Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're most welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I want to thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So today we are making chapati and we will be using all-purpose flour, salt, lukewarm water, melted blue band. You can also use ghee, cooking oil, and the basin that I'm going to use. So guys, let's get into the video. So you can start by putting 2 to 3 cups of wheat flour into the basin. Remember, the measurement depends on the number of people you are going to serve. You're a pixel on a screen. Your animating principle is nowhere to be seen. Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy? Add 1 teaspoon of salt, and then you mix. Why am I looking at you? You're a picture. Mix it well, and then at this point you can add water, just a little bit water, and then you start kneading. Remember, water you'll be putting bit by bit as you continue with the kneading. Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy when somebody real is waiting out there for me? Just continue with the kneading until the dough is well mixed. So I'm gonna stop looking at you. Stop looking at you. Just knead it, and then at this point the first thing we add is the melted blue band or ghee. You're a picture in a frame. I make believe you're next to me, but and then we continue kneading. Why am I looking at you? You're a pixel on a screen. Animating principle is nowhere to be seen. Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy when somebody real is waiting out there for me? Why am I looking at you? I've enjoyed the years I've wasted, but the time has come to face the fact that none of what I see is true. And then at this point we'll add 1 tablespoon of oil. Why am I looking at you? Add oil and then continue with the kneading. Guys, remember, chapati has a lot of work and it needs a lot of strength. So when you're kneading, guvu, tumia guvu. Yeah, continue with the kneading until the point at which the dough doesn't stick to the surface of the basin. Why am I looking at you? I've enjoyed the years. And remember, the dough shouldn't be too soft or too hard. So that is our dough, and then you cover it and let it stay for 2 to 3 hours. Remember, the longer it stays, the softer it becomes. So after 2 hours, you're a picture in a frame. You can start working on your chapati. Put a little bit of all-purpose flour onto the surface. You're a pixel on a screen.
Onto the working surface, and then you can start making balls depending on the size that you want.
Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy when somebody real is waiting out there for me? Why am I looking at you?
Just continue the process until you make all the balls that you require.
What I see is true, so I'm gonna stop looking at you. Oh, I'm gonna stop looking at you. Oh, why am I looking at you? You're a picture in a frame.
So guys, after making the balls, you can start rolling your chapati, because we want to apply some oil. So you roll the chapatis not in a circular manner.
Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy when somebody real is waiting out there for me? Why am I looking at you?
And then you apply
I've enjoyed the years I've wasted,
the cooking oil,
but the time has come to face the fact.
And you repeat the same process.
True, so I'm gonna stop looking at you. Oh, I'm gonna stop looking at you.
You repeat the same process to other balls you made. So guys, after that, we'll roll our chapatis into circular forms.
You're a pixel on a screen. Your animating principle is nowhere to be seen. Why am I lost?
Remember, the circle should not be too big or too small. It should be medium.
Why am I looking at you? I've enjoyed the years I've wasted, but the time has come to face the fact that none of what I see is true. So I'm gonna stop looking at you.
Remember, when you're rolling, your pan is on heat.
I'm gonna stop looking at you. Why am I looking at you?
Heat your pan when you're rolling the first chapati, but remember not to put too much heat. We don't want to burn the chapatis.
Why am I looking at you? You're a pixel on a screen. Your animating principle is
Then you put your chapati in the pan.
Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy?
And let it cook both sides.
Real is waiting out there for me. Why am I looking at you? I've enjoyed the years I've wasted, but the time has come to face the fact.
Turn, apply just a little bit of cooking oil. Half tablespoon of cooking oil on one side and another half of tablespoon on the other side, both sides, and you let it cook.
But I know it's not the same. Why am I looking at you? You're a pixel on
Continue the process with the other chapatis. So guys, this is our chapati. It's very soft, you can see, and it's very delicious.